Take a classic or popular film and improvise right on the spot. The musical version, musical version, musical version. With me, your host, Philip Lavis.
Welcome to the musical version. This is our very first live taping. Thank you guys for being here. So, the musical version is a podcast where every episode I bring together talented musicians and improvisers to improvise the musical version of a film with all the dialogue and lyrics made up on the spot. Sound like fun? Yeah. Great. Please give a big round of applause to Zach Marsh on keys and Hal Rosenfeld on drums. And welcome to the stage, my guests for tonight, Ross, Bryant, and Ashley Ward! Guys, thank you so much for coming on.
Oh my gosh, thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Today we're improvising the musical version of Phantom Thread. What do you guys remember about Phantom Thread?
I realized when we were talking today that it's been a while since I saw this. But the Phantom Thread is about a fashion designer at a famed and prestigious fashion house in London.
Yeah, I want to stop you just for 1 second because I'm afraid people in the audience can see that there's water between my legs, and just be assured it is water. I was trying to open a bottle of water and I squeezed it with my thighs and it made water come out. And I didn't think about the physics of that. So I did not piss myself. I just wanted to make that clear. It's the elephant in the room, and I needed to say it.
And the good news is that by saying it on mic, now everyone listening at home also knows.
I did not piss myself.
Immortalized. So to pivot from this evocation of pissing oneself to this tale of a famed prestigious
fashion designer
and
the love of his life and their tumultuous relationship.
Yes.
With a woman named Alma between her and Mr. Woodcock. What's his first name?
Reynolds Woodcock.
Reynolds Woodcock. It's a very fancy film. Overarching, I kind of thought it was a movie about a fancy man who gaslights his wife for 2 hours.
Yes, that is not an incorrect impression, I don't think.
I think of it as like, and maybe this is because of the patriarchy, and I'm not a part of it, but I think of it as like this difficult person who's been allowed to be this difficult his whole life because he's brilliantly talented, and he finally kind of meets his match to an extent in the sense that she does not let him get away with his bullshit.
Yeah, someone who won't tolerate it.
Or finds her way to be like, oh, that's how you're going to do? Well, I can do it like that too.
And finds her own very unique way of pushing back against his domineering personality.
Oof. Awful. Well, I hate throwing up. And that's a big part of the movie, is throwing up.
It's true, a surprising amount for a romance.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I really loved the movie and thought it was quite beautiful.
I didn't.
Yes.
I thought it was weird.
It is weird.
And I feel stupid when I watch it. I feel like I don't get it. Like, I feel like something is being communicated that I'm missing, and that other people must be more intelligent and interesting to understand this movie.
Oh, I got it immediately. And just spoke to me on a really deep, clear level.
Wow.
No, I think it's like, it is kind of like deliberately enigmatic in this way where you could watch it and be like, this is pretentious and annoying. And then if you begin to read into it, then that kind of becomes the fun of it, of playing the game of like trying to figure it out. But but I could totally take it if you're like, don't make me do your work for you, movie.
Right.
I think it's also a thing of like, I remember years ago I saw this Tom Stoppard play Arcadia, and it's a lot about quantum physics is a huge part of it, which I know nothing about. And I remember someone giving me the advice of the parts that you don't understand, just let them wash past you. Don't like get hung up on one because you're not going to learn quantum physics watching this play. And I've adapted that for so many things in my life now where it's just like, I'm enjoying this thing. Ooh, I don't totally understand that. Let it go. Let it just flow past. And then I'm able to enjoy it more.
To all of you that have never seen this film, that's good advice.
Oh.
Just let it wash over you.
Yeah, like just experience what you can and what you don't understand. Just let it
It's a nice
float
warm
away.
shower of a movie.
Yeah,
just let it wash over you.
We travel now to an English fashion house where dozens of young ladies are excitedly waiting outside. for the enigmatic Reynolds Woodcock. I hear that when you wear one of his dresses, any man you see on the street will marry you.
He's a genius. He builds a sculpture around you, and yet, when you're encased in one of his dresses, it reveals you as much as it conceals.
I hear he falls in love with everyone he makes a dress for.
He's a rake and a cad, that Reynolds Woodcock.
Yes.
No one can pin him down.
A confirmed bachelor, but I'll try.
No one can stop me from trying.
He's the most foppish rake in 1950s London that there ever was.
Right now, in the general 1950s.
Oh, I love the general 1950s, but it feels so much older.
Yes, it could be 1951 or 1959 or really anywhere in between. The clothes are fancy and nondescript, and we drive older cars. Who can say?
There's something about this era that just screams classic.
Yes.
In the world of haute couture, all bets are off. And when you go into the house of Woodcock, be quiet, you dare not cough. Don't disrupt the master while he's at work, because when he gets angry, he can be unkind. Quite frankly, he can be a jerk.
Welcome to the house of Woodcock. Welcome to the house of Woodcock. Welcome to the house of Woodcock.
Welcome to the house of Woodcock.
Welcome to the house of Woodcock.
I dream of getting there to the stairs. I'll get to the top. Wanna be dressed to the nines, looking so fine. I wanna be dressed by a fop. I want a fancy boy to hold me in his eyes. Every costume that I wear is just his elaborate disguise. Welcome to the house of Woodcock.
Welcome to the house of Woodcock. Don't try to open his heart, it's locked. Welcome to the house of Woodcock. To be dressed by the king of fashion, you'll be blessed. Oh, to be dressed by him, but oh, to be undressed. Oh, his designs are brilliant, and his tailoring is good. But who could claim, oh, who could claim his word? Welcome to the house of Woodcock. Welcome to the house of Woodcock. Stay still and quiet, don't shock. Welcome to the house of
Good morning, Reynolds.
Good morning, Cyril. Sister, business manager, associate and partner of my life.
Brother.
And me, your girlfriend. Your current girlfriend, Jamie. Reynolds, look at me. I feel like I can't get your attention anymore. And there's nothing I can say or do to get you to look in my direction. What happened, Reynolds? I need your love.
Jamie, Reynolds has asked you numerous times not to speak in the morning, and certainly not to speak with any sort of enthusiasm. So please, put a cork in it, or I'll put one in it for you.
Right. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to get in the way of your genius, Reynolds.
Scone?
Well, I'm afraid you already have gotten in the way. I'm afraid you've brought disruption into the breakfast table. And that cannot be abided. I'm sorry, Jamie. Jamie. You'll have to take that camisole and that lower back tattoo elsewhere. This is a house of taste.
Reynolds, careful. The vein in your forehead is popping out.
Yes.
You know how horrifying that makes you.
If you've seen me, then you know that there's a very prominent vein in my head. If you've seen this.
I used to love your vein. You, your vein, and me would go out to dinner and dancing and drinks, and now I can't get your love.
Jamie, please, don't make this harder than it is, or I'll make it harder than it is.
You don't want Cyril to become cross with you, Jamie.
I have the name of a man and the fist of a man, because I lost my hand in an accident.
Right, they sewed on that man's fist.
Yes, it was just a loose man hand laying about, as they are in London in the 50s.
I sewed it on myself. That's what I do.
He even put a special little note in there that none of us will be able to see until I die.
I hide things in the garments, you see. Little notes, coins, buttons.
Did you hide a button in her?
That's my secret. Shh. But these are secrets you will never know, Jamie. I'm afraid I'm through with you. Every love affair is just an affair, I'm afraid, and affairs must come to an end.
Why are you this way, Reynolds?
A dress can be pinned. A dress can be sewn. But I cannot be pinned down. This butterfly has flown. I'm sorry, I can't have you around. I'm not a pin cushion, and I'm a man that can't be pinned down. So don't say your words, they would be a waste. I'm afraid the love you bring is sorely out of taste. So just go away. Don't be so lamey. Get out of my house and up from my table now, Jamie.
I'm sorry, but your passion is out of fashion, so go. I'm sorry, but your passion is out of fashion, so go.
Move quickly, Jamie, out the door. Move hastily and not slow, because your passion is out of fashion.
And now it's time for you to go.
Goodbye.
I need to clear my head. Ah, but wait.
Hello. Welcome to this little cafe. You've come out here to get away, maybe? I don't know, but I'm here to take your order.
Yes, I've come here away from my fashion house to take the sea air, but I saw you stumble as you made your way over here. But please allow me to order my breakfast.
Of course. There could be nothing erotic or romantic about ordering your breakfast.
Of course. My breakfast order should not be read as a elaborate metaphor for me experiencing sensual pleasure on the table that could be maybe extrapolated to experiencing a more intimate sort of pleasure later. Anyway, to move on with the order.
Right. I'm ready, pen in hand.
Yes.
Let me just lick it to my lips and then place the pen on the paper.
Yes.
Excuse me, waitress, can I make an order? You've been over there for quite some time. Are you food
Don't
down
worry.
yet?
Don't worry. Ignore this cockney.
It's just that I work here. I have to take care of all the patrons.
Well, don't worry. This order won't take long.
Okay, good, because I have to be quick. I'm ready to hear it.
I'm so thirsty.
Don't worry. I'll wrap this up in a jiffy. First, I want a rabbit.
Huh?
That's cheese on toast.
Oh.
Don't drizzle it on. Make that portion the most.
Can I recommend this sausage? It tastes good all the time. You can have anything you like. Add some spice, have a little bit of lemon or lime. How do you like your breakfast? How should I lay it down? How do you like your breakfast?
Baby, now we're going to town. I'll take a poached egg, girl, if that's something you got.
How about a half grapefruit? Or maybe not. You tell me.
No, I'll take that grapefruit with the lemons and lime. Don't you know that I like 3 kinds of citrus on my plate, girl, at all times?
How do you like your breakfast? Baby, how should I lay it down? How do you like your breakfast?
Come on, take me to town.
Ooh, when I give it to you, baby, you will feel so zen. Have you ever had a breakfast Cornish hen?
Oh, don't you know I like it? I'm not faking. I want American and Canadian bacon.
Ooh, baby, you got me in a craze. Can you drizzle me with a little bit of holidays?
Hey, what about me? I just want number 3. It's easy as can be. Come on now, can't you see?
Shut up, how
You
you
like your breakfast?
Just want number 3.
slip it right on the table.
How do I like your breakfast?
I'd even settle at this point for a bagel.
How do I
Like my breakfast?
just lay it down? I'll pay my respects.
How do I like my breakfast?
This is not a metaphor for sex.
I'm going to the pub next door.
Thank you for the note. To your hungry boy. Would you like to go to dinner with me?
Yes,
What's your name?
Alma.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yes.
it. Right this way, Henrietta. Of course, your fitting has been
Yes.
already been done.
Wonderful.
The dress simply awaits your approval.
Well, I'm sure I'll approve, Reynolds.
But of course, your beauty is of such renown. You've of course met my sister Cyril, my new live-in assistant, Alma.
Live-in assistant, that's an interesting thing to call me.
Not really into labels, but if I had to, that's just a label I'm snatching out of the air right now.
I don't care. I'm a countess. I don't care about other people. So let's see my dress and, I don't know, see what happens.
Just cast open the door. There.
Oh, my panties just fell to the floor.
Alma, can you grab those?
Yes, I stepped right out of them.
Reynolds, it does not seem fair. The way that you interact with all these other women. You are not just selling the clothes. You are selling your relationship with them. Some sort of erotic metaphor. You, the clothes, them, the way you make them feel. I just want that for me.
There's only so much of me to go around, Alma. You're asking for too much.
Too much.
Yes.
No, I want all. All of you.
That's the most enormous leap you could make.
But I need a piece, and I'm a countess.
That's true.
And what are you?
I'm his live-in assistant. Every fitting he goes through, it's as if I can just see him with them.
1 inch, 2 inch, right to the floor. Bring the hem up just a little bit more.
Oh, I love it when you touch my bodice. You make me feel so wonderful, like a Greek goddess.
And I'll tighten up for you. This is my art on your body with a message so true.
I'll never measure up for him. Won't measure up for him. I'll never be as tall, as light, as effervescent thin. Never measure up for him. Who's this next woman you're seeing, Reynolds?
Hello, it's me, Barbara Rose. I had a couple of 40 drinks before I came.
Well, I could barely recognize. Of course, you look fantastic as always.
No, I look horrible. You're supposed to make me beautiful.
Well, let's see if I can pour you into this dress, madam. Here. Now, just look into my eyes. 1 inch, 2 inch. Bring that collar down.
Measure up.
3 inch, 4 inch. Let's reverse that frown.
Measure up.
Only when I look in your eyes do I feel like I do. I feel like when you look at me, the image that you see is the one that's true.
I won't measure up for him. I won't measure up for him. I won't ever be the one he wants, so light and tall and thin. I can't measure up for him. Reynolds, can't you look at me? Don't you know that I live here? No one seems to know that I'm your girl. If you don't show them that I'm special, I'll do something crazy. I need them to know that I'm your world, so I can measure up to him.
Never
Measure up to him.
Don't bring your darkness here and make the skies more dim. You'll measure up.
Measure up to him.
Alma, I'm afraid you'll have to stop scraping your toast so loudly. For you see, that really... You're doing precisely the thing I've asked you not to do.
Ka-chunk. Butter.
Yes, I've never heard butter be loud until you came. Okay, really? Your
Orange
that tea
juice.
That was tea and it's very hot.
My tongue is burning.
Listen, Reynolds is very sensitive. He cannot have his morning routine disrupted.
Perhaps he is too sensitive.
Oh, you better shut your bitch-ass mouth.
Excuse me?
You don't roll up in here and try and say what's been going on for years is too much. Oh, no, little girl. I'll whoop that flat ass.
Whoa. For 1950-something, this is beyond the pale.
Oh, you don't know what beyond the pale is.
Why? You're so mean, so harsh.
Yes, I had to be.
Why?
I'm a businesswoman in the 50s, and that's a hard, hard thing to be. I walk into business meetings, and the only woman standing there is me. Nobody takes me seriously, they all try to dismiss. But if you cross me, let me tell you, my ass you're gonna kiss. 'Cause I'm a bad bitch in the 1950s. I'm a bad bitch in the 1950s. You can keep your cool rat, you can keep your nifty. I'm a bad bitch in the 1950s. mostly mine. I'm the business acumen, and he is just the man. Let me tell you something, I've always got a plan. 'Cause I'm a bad bitch, a bad bitch. In the 1950s, I'm a bad bitch, a bad bitch. In the 1950s, don't try to talk to me about money, 'cause you know I'm more than thrifty. Yeah, I'm a bad bitch,
Bad bitch.
a bad bitch.
Bad bitch.
In the 1950s, you think this is hard, girl, you haven't really seen a thing. If you think hanging around here long enough is gonna get your finger a ring, well, let me tell you, you're dead wrong. That's not the way Reynolds plays the game. By the end of a week or maybe a month, I'd be surprised if he remembers your name. Yeah, I'm a bad bitch, a bad bitch. In the 1950s,
1950 something.
bad bitch,
Yes.
a bad bitch.
What?
In the 1950s, don't show me no tears, girl, 'cause my sympathy, I got none at all. You know, his name is Woodcock, but I got the biggest cock of them all. 'Cause I am a bad bitch, a bad bitch. In the 1950s, you know I'm a bad bitch.
Bad bitch.
Bad bitch.
Bad bitch.
In the 1950s, I'm a bad
So, thank you for providing this dinner, although it's dragging me away from my work.
Yes, I sent everyone away. I just wanted to surprise you. Sometime just you and me together, no one else. You and your routines.
No, it's lovely.
You are-
I like it.
You see, you say you like it, but you say it in the least. It's so clear you don't like it.
What would you like me to do, Alma? Would you like me to sit here and perform for you?
No, I
Would you
don't-
wish me to pretend
No, I
that
don't-
I enjoy my asparagus, which you know I prefer cooked in oil and pepper, when it's clear that you prepared it in butter? Am I supposed to pretend that I enjoy this? Well, I can't take up this inglorious charade for you.
Oh my, I've had it. I don't know what I'm doing here. You and your lies and your games and all of this. This is all.
Game? What game?
This
What
is all a game.
What do you say?
This
What
is
game?
all a game.
Which game? What
Right
game are
now,
we
this is a game.
Checkers. What game? What
No,
game is
no,
this?
it is not
What are the
checkers.
rules? Where's the referee? What's
no,
happening?
it is not like that. Keeping everyone away with your routines and your tricks and never letting anyone into your heart.
Perhaps my heart isn't made to be opened up. The heart isn't something you can just slip up the backside and re-hem at will.
What?
It's a garment you can never cut open. Do you follow me?
You said love is not something you can slip up the backside and hem over?
I meant to say slip, but apparently this is what we call a Freudian slip.
A Freudian slip up the backside.
If you find the relationship of this house so disagreeable, then perhaps you should just go.
Perhaps I should. But first, I want you to drink this tea I've prepared.
What? It's a little suspicious.
Why? No, it is not. This is not suspicious. This is normal.
Well, no one who is up to nefarious things would tell me it's normal. Do I perceive an aroma of wild mushroom?
Yes, I picked them today in the fields, the normal kind.
I trust you had a care. Some mushrooms, it said, are poisonous.
Not these. What?
I feel poorly.
You do?
I'm sure it's completely unrelated to the tea I just drank.
I am also sure.
A fever. A fever is coming. To bed with me.
Yes, good. Yes, and I will nurse you. I will help you get better and make sure everything is taken care of. And it will just be you and me here in the dark, in this room.
No, I'm his mummy, the ghost thereof. Hi, Reynolds.
Am I the only one seeing this? I'm tripping balls right now. Mother, I miss you. Miss you so much. Miss the love that you gave, your tender maternal touch. Mother, you're gone, an absence instead. Now I am seeing you, hallucinating, you're dead.
This is so sick. Reynolds and I are so sick. But if we will be so sick, I know what will do the trick. This is so sick, but I'm making him sick. 'Cause when he is in bed, I'm all that he needs.
Whacked out on mushrooms, a journey within. Where do I end or begin? What is the sun or the sky? Hanging between to live or to die.
Suddenly I see, can't forget. Between your legs is a spot that is wet. You are so sick, you spilled on yourself. We are so sick, this relationship's hell.
I'm so sick, I'm nearly killed. The spot on my legs, yeah, it's because I spilled.
I'm still your dead mother, and I'm still in the room. Watching this makes me want to go back to my tomb. You're sick.
I was so sick.
So sick.
You nursed me so well.
So sick.
Brought me back to life out of hell. Now I am back, the first face that I see. One question, dear Alma, will you marry me?
Oh no!
Might be the mushrooms talking.
Will I marry you? Will you marry me? The ultimate power move.
Jesus Christ.
My ghost mom is right there. But what can I say but yes?
Yes.
It's a lovely honeymoon dinner. It's a shame that they seated me so far away from my young wife.
Yes, and she hasn't even looked at you once.
She seems to be having a delightful conversation with the gentleman she's seated next to.
Well, she has that first marriage glow. I have the high-pro glow, which is...
I'm sorry.
I eat dog food, and I'm looking for a rich man.
What?
Huh?
You heard me.
The hypo
Look,
glow?
High-pro glow. It was a dog food commercial. Leave it at that. Listen. Reynolds, why don't we get out of here? You and me. You can inspect my seams if you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I can read between the stitches. But I'm afraid I'm a married man, even though it seems that my wife is acting like anything of the sort.
Well, that's what happened.
Yes, I myself thought it was very droll, Alma. I dare say that you have a most witty disposition and a lovely laugh. I'm sure your husband makes you laugh all the time.
No, he does not. He never makes me laugh. We are constantly at ends.
What an intimate confession.
Yes, well, it is true. I never go out or do anything fun. I just stay here and am his model and his muse.
Can I say something as a friend who just met you here?
Sure.
It sounds like you're in an incredibly toxic relationship.
I was going to say the same thing.
Oh, it's you from the restaurant.
Yeah, I recognized you and I knew it was bad from the beginning.
Have you met my friend, the chimney sweep?
Yep. I just got back from working with my good friend Mary Poppins.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, indeed. I was just sweeping chimneys, jumping into chalk drawings, having, good time. The life of a chimney sweep's good.
All right, thank you.
But I
Thank you.
do come.
Thank
Are you sure?
Thank you.
I got stories.
No,
I got
that's
stories
fine.
No,
and
thank you,
dreams
thank you.
and lies.
Thank you so much. Thank
Quite
you.
all right.
They're quite all right.
No, I really... All right.
We've heard enough of your stories, and you reek of gin.
I'm not allowed water.
I never do anything fun, so...
Yeah, well, my God, lady. To be a muse is no relationship at all, I dare say. You deserve a man who treats you with some dignity and respect.
Wow, I've literally never had anyone say that to me before.
That is really upsetting.
I was born in 1930-something.
That's the way of it. We're here in the mid-50s. 1950... ...
Well, maybe you are right. Maybe I will try to do something fun, like go dancing.
Yes, a grand gesture to open the old boy up.
Yes.
And you make sure, if that doesn't work, you kick him to the curb, because I'll be there to snap you up.
Oh.
Yep, I realized it. I crossed the line.
I clean things off the curb too.
All right, stop.
Birds of a feather we are.
That's...
Honeymoons. Not all they're cracked up to be, I dare say. Well, I'm going to go to sleep.
Well, but it is New Year's Eve. It is New Year's Eve. I want to go dancing. I want to go chim-chimmening all around town.
Chimneying?
Yes, I was talking with two lovely young lads at a party, and there's something you can do around town. Chim-chimney, chim-chimney, chim-chim-cherry. On this New Year's Eve, won't you go dance with me?
Oh, chim-chimney, chim-chimney, chim-chim-cherry. This is another's precious IP.
Right.
There's no... I can't go dancing. No.
Well, then I am going on my own. Goodbye.
Fine.
Fine.
I don't need you.
I do not need you either. Oh, this is fun.
Oh, isn't this party wonderful?
Yes, I can have fun without my husband.
Oh my
Don, it's the 50s, baby. Do you hear that? That's the sound of rock and roll.
I love doing both of those things.
They've been kept separate for so long, but now they're together at last.
Finally.
Wow, I've experienced so little of culture being out in my room as his muse. Tell me, what's it like here in the 50s?
We love to dance and drink malt. And we like to just hang out. We go to the drive-ins and we wear poodle skirts. And we never tell anyone when our feelings hurt, because we're repressed but having fun. 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 You can do it. You can be the one who is repressed and having fun.
just a little bit of soul. Kick up your heels, but not too high when you rock and roll.
I can tell now it is good. I won't be so bad. And I'll never, ever, ever, ever show that I'm just very, very sad. 'Cause I'm repressed and having fun. Repressed and having fun. Repressed on everyone. Oh, we're repressed and having fun. Whether the year's 1959 or 1951, we are repressed and having fun.
Go, Grease Lightning, go. Cyril, tell me, why has Henrietta not come back? Normally, this time of year, she comes for her dress.
She's gone to a rival house.
What? What other house?
It doesn't matter. It will just upset you. It was the house of Jordash.
Jordash!
I know you've always hated the Jordash
My
look.
age-old enemy.
Yes.
I hate their loose-fitting dungarees and their popped collars.
Well,
I've lost another client to them.
She grew tired of what you were producing, and she wanted something chic.
Chic, bloody chic. If I hear that word one more time, I don't give a tinker's damn about what's chic or not.
Chic.
Stop.
Chic.
Stop saying it.
Chic. And we travel into his mind, into a hellscape of fine-fitting clothes that are chic.
Nothing is architectural here. Nothing has taste. Every clean line, every cloth simply going to waste. This is not the art for which my soul seeks. I seek something higher. This is only chic.
Look at me, my friend, coming from your past. Oh, forgot about me? It's me, Jordan. With popping my collar, my silly dungaroos. All the people have left. They like me and don't like you.
Oh no, it seems that I was built to lose. He's wearing dungarees and eating dungaroos.
Yes, I put them together and call them dungaroos.
This is not the life I choose, a life that's chic.
Chic.
Damn it, it's that woman. It's that woman. Since Alma has come here, she's eradicated the pleasure of this house. She's disrupted my routines, ruined my work process. Why are you gesturing behind me and making a meaningful look? Listen to me.
She's walking in. She's coming through the door.
She's a total bummer.
She's walking in behind
you.
you. She hears what you're saying.
She's literally behind me right now.
She's right behind you. I was trying to tell you in subtle ways, and you just would not shut up.
Well, aren't you both the acme of politeness? Apparently, nobody knocks when they come in a room anymore.
The door was open.
Well, fuck.
What were you saying, Alma? What did you come in to say? I know you heard some harsh things about yourself, and one might think you'd address them, but probably not.
No, I don't want to. I just wanted to let you know the dress is finished.
Oh.
And then I'll be going back upstairs to continue our endless tit-a-tat, our repartee.
I don't want to hear about your sex life. Not again.
This has to come to an end. These little games, this torment of one another.
I agree.
Where will it all lead? We're through, you know. Will we just keep torturing each other until the day we die?
That's love.
Is that what this whole thing is saying love is? Two people agreeing to torture each other in a very specific way for the rest of their lives?
I think so. And I think maybe for the first time, I am smart and I get it. I get it now. That's it. That's it. That's love. Love is like a gentle poison that you give your spouse when you live together in a tiny house. Love is like a mushroom coming from the ground, 'cause it's thin at the bottom and at the top it's kinda round. It's not a perfect metaphor, but still I have to say, I love you and I'll always love you in my special way.
Do you think that I don't love you? Every day I try. You're the one who's chopping mushrooms. I'm not a fun guy. I'm too buttoned up it seems. Too prickly, too contrite to be the man of your dreams.
And I know that I'm too needy, always coming to your side, needing every inch of you, whether dead or alive.
And you know that I'm annoying with every dark thing that I say, but maybe we are so wrong in exactly the perfect way. What's that you're cooking?
It's an omelet just for you.
Well, I suppose I should eat it, and that's what I came to do. Who cares if it'll hurt me? We'll hurt each other all the same. And what is love between anyone but a painful little game?
Fuck these two. I hope they both die. There's no reason for them to leave. No one can say why. Fuck these two. They drive me insane. And all they ever cause each other and cause me is constant pain.
Take the first bite.
And chew, and chew, and chew. You chew for a very long time. You do, you do.
I chew for a longer time than most people ever chew. And I'm looking intensely and meaningfully at you.
Love is just sickness. Love is just pain. Love is just prickly, a tasty little game.
This is either very brilliant, this incredibly twisted game. Either that, or it's just incredibly pretentious and lame.
Fuck these two. Oh, fuck these two.
And after I get sick and you nurse me back to health, that's what I'm gonna do. Fuck these two. Fuck these two.
There's a sickly thread connecting me and you.
You have the key to open the door in my heart.
And you have a bunch of terrible farts.
Indeed, it's quite a shock. But you give to wood to this woodcock. How can we go on until our doom? A cycle of hurting each other and eating and reading these mushrooms.
Fuck these two.
Fuck these two. That's what we're gonna do.
Fuck these two.
Until the day we're dead. Searching for the end of our phantom thread.
much for coming out tonight, and have a great night.